Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
Debbie and Jamie from Chalk It Up Fancy.
We're back.
So we have a project that we wanted to do. As we get going, it's not, it wasn't something that we completely made up on our own. Some of these crafts we do get off of Pinterest. So it is something that we have seen on Pinterest, but we added our own little flair to it to kind of change it up a bit.
Yes.
So the first thing we're going to start with is, I actually grabbed these from Dollar General. You're going to want gloves for this one. I grabbed these at Dollar General, and they're 8x8s. I believe you can also get these at Walmart. I'm going to say they're between $3-4 in that range. And they're an 8x8 unfinished wood panel. And we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 of them here. And we're going to go ahead, and me and Jamie are going to start by staining them with General Finishes Java Gel. Don't judge our can. It's been around a while. You're definitely going to want gloves for this and paper towels to wipe off. So we're going to use these foam brushes by Jen. And me and Jamie are going to just she's going to take 2 and I'm going to take 2. And we're going to start staining our 8x8 unfinished blocks of wood. My grandkids are running around in the background, so you may hear them come in. No apologies for that, right? So Java Gel is pretty simple to use. It's basically wipe on, wipe off type method. This particular one is quite dark. There's a walnut one that we like as well. That is a nice color to work with. And we did no preparation on these boards. We just went right ahead and just started with the gel stain. Then you just want to take a paper towel after you put it on, and you're gonna wipe off the excess. There is an odor to this stuff, but it's really kind of smells
good.
Yeah, it does. Kind of smells good. You guys are hopping on. If you could say hi and say where you're watching from. So you just want to kind of get it where you can see the grain of the wood peeking back through. The more you wipe off, the kind of faster it dries for you too. So I'm going to put them aside as I stain them. There is 4 of them, and me and Jamie are taking turns staining them just to move along quick. We don't want to keep you too long.
Paint delivery.
Again, we're using Java Gel. We're just applying it with a foam brush. I know I repeat myself a lot, but some people hop on at different times. And we want everybody to know what we're doing. We got these blocks of wood from our local Dollar General. I have seen them at Walmart, and I'm sure they're at pretty much any craft supply store.
Yes.
They're between $3 and $5. Hi, Peter. How are you? Hi, Ruth. Oh, New York City. You're not too far from us. Hi, Rachel. Jacksonville, Florida. Ooh. Yeah, hot, right? I know it's hot here, so it's got to be hot by you guys. So you basically, this gel stain works nice. You just rub on, rub off, and very simple. You're definitely going to want to wear gloves.
Yeah.
Did you try? Okay. I feel this, we're gonna get done pretty quickly, I'm hoping. Okay, so, we're gonna put this aside and let them dry. We're probably gonna hit them with the blow dryer, but we'll do that, we're gonna remove our gloves because we no longer wanna get stain on anything. So we have these 3 letters, and we're going to start painting them white. I grabbed these letters from Walmart. Again, I have seen these in other craft stores. They're great for a lot of things. I like them even if you decoupage them. They come out really nice decoupaged. Do you want your own plate? Here.
Yeah, that.
So me and Jamie are going to share. Jamie, take those gloves off.
Oh, yes, good idea.
And we're going to start painting our letters white. I'm using my Klingon brush. Which are available on chalkitupfancy.com if you're ever interested in getting yourself a really nice brush. They have them in smaller sizes for crafts, but I just grabbed this one. I like them because they load a lot of product, and they just give you a really smooth, brush-free finish, which works great when I'm doing my furniture, and even doing stuff like this.
Sorry.
I just got a phone call, sorry. I usually put do not disturb on my phone, but I forgot.
And that's the one time someone calls.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I think it was?
Oh, yeah. Ian, that's hot, okay? Don't touch.
Mom, where's this?
Ian, say hi to the people. Say hi, Facebook.
Says nope.
Nope.
Mom, move this chair out of the way.
So sorry about this. The letters are going to take a little time, only because
Make sure we cover
you
them.
got to make sure you get all the edges, or it's going to look like crap. Did I get my side over there?
No.
Mom, I forgot thing.
A little bit, okay? When Mommy's done, you can paint.
Mom, I can pick you this done.
Okay.
I can hold it.
My E is done. I'm going to put that aside. And I'm going to go to the M. And then we can move on. We're going to have to hit the blow dryer on for a minute, guys. Sorry about the noise.
Do you want me to do that while you're finishing that? M?
Mom, I thought I want to do it.
You know what we're going to have to hit? We're going to have to hit all those blocks, too.
Okay.
Or at least get one block dry, and then I can move forward. I can move forward on the other thing that I have to put on it.
Okay.
Mom, I still want this one, not that one. I forgot
Okay,
it.
hold on, you have to be quiet.
I'm painting, Mama.
Oh gosh, Sharon, I'm reading your comment there. Hope you feel better soon. Guys, if I'm not catching your comments right this second, I will get back to you. I'm looking down and trying to get this
Mom, I
stuff
forgot.
painted as fast as I can so you can see what we're doing. This is a really easy, super quick craft. And we're right now painting our letters white. And in a minute, I'll show you where we started. Jamie's gonna turn on the blow dryer because she's gonna dry some things for me. So I apologize for the noise. These letters aren't like a full wood, they're almost like a cardboard. So they don't, even though they're nice and inexpensive, you have to work the paint a little bit on them. Okay. And the minute you get your finger on it, it leaves like a fingerprint.
Hi, Mom.
It's not the same as painting wood for sure. Okay.
Mom, what is this? I want the glove. I want the glove.
Okay, take the glove. All right, so I don't know if Jamie wants to hit this one. Is one of the blocks dry? Or no?
I shall do this.
All right, if that's what you're gonna do, then
Here. What?
this is what you have.
No, it's for my hand, so I put the gloves on. Make sure you put new gloves on. My paint was getting on the thing.
All right, so I'm gonna put gloves on just to protect from the white paint I just had on.
I'm not here. Take these. I'll go get one.
Just give me one, it's
Wash
fine.
my hands.
Go wash yours.
No, wash my hands.
All right, so I'm gonna take one. So for those of you just jumping on now, I bought these little wood boards. I'll fix the back later. Right now I don't care. Well, there's nothing to show you, but these are 8x8 plain unfinished little wood blocks that I had gotten from our local Dollar General. I want to say they're about $4. I can't remember exactly. They're not expensive. You can also get them at Walmart. And we have 4 of them that we stained with Java Gel. And we started painting our letters. And I'm sure you guys are figuring out with HME, we're going to be spelling home. So we wanted to use one block
Mom,
for our O without using an O.
Mom, I don't want this.
So I'm going to stencil this little circular wreath to this one block.
Here, dry these. Do you want to dry these? Oh, I'll do it.
I needed a roller.
Oh.
I forgot
Okay.
the stem thing. Jamie's gonna run and get me the stem. But in the meantime, we're also going to. I'm gonna paint these little beads, and I wanted to paint them white. So while Jamie's getting my roller set up, you're just gonna need a smaller brush for this, and it does not have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be covered in a thick white. You almost just want them to look like a little staining of white.
So dry these quickly.
And I want to say we have about 6 of these round wooden balls that we're going to be painting when Jamie's done blow drying. So you can actually get these brushes at the Dollar General too. Actually, these are one of my favorite craft brushes. I like how it applies paint. And the beads, I think we got at Hobby Lobby. Every now and then you'll see these at the dollar store, but not that often. The more you tell them to stop talking, the more you talk. So we have about 6 of these. Go, honey. Say hi to Facebook. Say hi, Facebook.
She's painting.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my stencil, but just let it be known there's about 6 of these beads that we have to paint white. And that's what this journey. I'm gonna use a foam roller for my stencil. I just feel like it does a pretty clean job.
Do you need me to hold it?
I don't think so. I think you're good. Okay.
Mom, wait.
So the trick when you're doing stencils is you want to load and get your roller pretty wet. And then you want to unload. You want your roller to be pretty dry. And then it keeps from bleeding. So I'm just gonna, you know what guys, I just did this too low, I'm sorry. Having a child, stressing me out. So anyway, I did not do the best at centering this where it should be. You know what, I'm gonna redo that. I don't like that. If that ever happens to you, baby wipes work really good. I'm probably gonna make a mess, let's see. That would bother me, it's not even. If you catch it right away, you can get it right up. Okay, start over. I'm pretty good at eyeballing, usually. Okay. Let's try that again. You don't need a lot of paint to do this. As you see, I didn't even reload to go back and do this again. This is a very inexpensive stencil. I can't remember where I got it, but it was a cheap one. You don't need anything much better. Much better. Okay. Always have baby wipes nearby. Just gonna clean up this edge and this edge. Okay. So that's our O. I'm going to put that aside. And then we're just going to go through each letter. The H. And then Jamie will do the other letters.
What do you want me to do? Sorry, I was trying to figure that TV out.
So here's our H. And I need the hot glue gun. I'm just saying if they're done being painted, you can help me maybe. I don't want to have to watch me paint each or glue each one. So I'm going to attach this with glue sticks. I'm just putting it on the back here.
Where's this? Mama, where's this on here?
Okay. So there's my H. And I'm going to put that aside.
Hi, Grandma.
This was my O.
Looks cute.
Where's the glue sticks? This is our M. Here's the back of our M, and I'm making sure I get the glue kind of enough of it on. Oh shoot. You missed it, Jamie. I did the stencil and it was a fail.
Oh, really? Baby wipes. Is that what you use?
Yeah.
Mom, where's that?
Guys, when you put your letter on, you have a few seconds to shift it to where you want it. There's a little piece of glue in there, if you could just find something. So here's the M.
Mom, I forgot to do this.
And now we just have the E to take care of. And we can move on to the final stage. Okay. E, is this the right direction, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, so there's our E. Okay, so I have a plan. I'm getting this all. I'll make sure it's not going to come on. So, guys, this is going to probably be on a different angle. You know what I'm going to do, Jamie? I don't trust
Should we flip it or what's on the other side?
We're going to flip this board. It's dry, but I don't want it to get my letters.
Go.
Okay.
Bobby. Go, go. No.
So this is our H, and I'm going to flip it upside down. Guys, you're probably not going to see all this. I'm sorry. Unless you'd have to move all that stuff. Here's my M. I'm going to flip it upside down. Here's our O. Can we get this stuff? Just so they can see how we're going to do this. Guys, we're going to shift some stuff around. Okay? And then we're going to put beads in between here. Just so I'm just setting myself up. I'm going to move this stuff out of your way so you can see better. That's what I'm doing. There you go. Is that better? How do we come up with our project? I actually was talking about this when we started. A lot of times I will find, they're not all our ideas. Some of them are, some of them are not. If we see something on Pinterest, sometimes we will copy, but we try to put a twist on it that makes it ours. So we have seen the home on blocks. Some people make it look like Scrabble board boxes. We switched that up a little bit. And the way they hang it, is not the way we're going to be hanging it. So we kind of take some ideas from other people and kind of revamp it. And some of them are our own. It just depends. Okay, so we're taking, we're eyeballing how these are, which is probably not the best idea, but I may have a ruler, Jamie, right here somewhere. And we're going to take this cord and we're going to run it down, and this is what's going to hold them together.
Mommy's talking.
Okay.
So I need 3. Okay, and we want a bead. Actually, you know what, Jamie? We could almost use the bead to some degree as our measure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. The thing is we don't always know how this is going to turn out. That's the funny part. So we do have an air compressor stapler here. Let's just start with this side. And this is what we're going to hold our string down with. That's one.
Yeah, use that as a guide, you know what I mean?
That's two. So now let's try to come up with a measurement. I want it to be a little bit bigger than the bead. Let's say 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 inches.
So we're going to do 1.5 inches apart. I'm going to turn this thing around. This one board is going to be a little smaller than the rest of them because it doesn't have a letter on it. So I'm hoping that doesn't hurt the way that it... If you don't have an air compressor stapler, there are handheld ones. Make sure you get this right. That's right, right? You felt like that's right?
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
The biggest thing when we pick crafts, we just try to be trendy. There's a lot of it too. Okay. So now we're going to go to the other side. Okay. Almost done, guys. I just want to make sure this is going to be even because it'll probably make it offset. That's about right. All right. I'm going to laugh if this does not hang correctly.
Or for letters upside down.
You know what? We should have did this at the top, and then we would have had a hanger.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You know what we could do? We could take the twine and go like this.
Well, that's what we could have done up here. You know what I mean? And it would all been attached already. Get what I'm saying? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Just getting rid of this stuff at the bottom. And I think while we have this on its back, I'm going to figure out a way to put a hanger on here using the twine. And then we don't have to go back and do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you just go like this, I feel like we've done that on a project before.
I don't like things when they're in the center because then you have no option when it's crooked. here, at least you have an option to put the nail anywhere. What's it hold?
Are we out of staples?
Oh, I didn't think of that. No. I'm gonna do a double hitter on that. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn it over so you can see. And we're all hung together. I think that came out really cute. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna scroll you up a little bit just so you can see the top. And we put the little, we made a little hanger up here at the top. I don't know if you could see that. Facebook has to find a better way so that I can show you guys a little bit better. So this was it. For anybody that's just jumping on now, we got these square blocks at the local Dollar General in their craft department. We got the letters at Walmart. You can get them at any craft store. And we basically stained the blocks. We attached the letters with a glue gun, and we did the wood beads in between just to give it a little cute addition. And now it can be hung on a wall. So we will take a final picture for you guys. And I will scroll through and look at everybody's questions or anything anybody has to say. Let us know where you're watching from. We love to hear from you. Say hello. Pass this on to your friends. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Stay cool, okay? Take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.